Hello, welcome to LG Press Conference 2020. Let me begin with a huge thanks and congratulations to IFA for bringing us together here in Berlin. And of course, thank you, every single one of you in the audience, for taking the trouble to be here this morning. Some of you, I'm sure, were with us last year when we talked about Anywhere is Home, our vision enabled by the latest innovations in AI and connectivity for a world where you can carry the essence of homeness wherever you are and wherever you go. And yes, our commitment to that exciting vision continues as strong as ever. But the thing is, going places hasn't exactly been our modus operandi this year. Instead, there's been a lot of staying at home as we all had to work and learn from home during those long and difficult months of the lockdown. So as the world chose home for the isolated yet united battle against the pandemic, we too have been reflecting on the fundamental values that LG brings to the world. And that is why, for this year's IFA, we are presenting the latest in our offerings under the theme, Life's Good from Home. In particular, we'll be looking at three key values which we deliver through our innovations at home and beyond: safety, entertainment, and convenience. These are three main qualities which we aspire to in all our innovations for a better life. And to tell us about these ideas and so much more, we have our Chief Technology Officer, Dr. IP Park, joining us on this stage. And as you see, we've been trying to match IFA's innovative formatting this year with our very own take on a live press conference. So without further ado, please welcome to the stage the President and Chief Technology Officer of LG Electronics, Dr. IP Park.
Thank you for your kind introduction, and Guten Morgen, Berlin. Welcome once again to this very special LG press conference. Now, I don't think you need me to tell you just how special the current circumstances are for our meeting this morning. Suffice to say that unprecedented has been our experience so far. Uncertain is the future, more so than ever. For our industry, though, as disruptive and damaging as they've been, the recent events present a rare opportunity to bring real change for those we serve. Lockdown, for one, opened up a whole new potential for our homes. Social distancing has pushed us to find new ways to get together, breaking down barriers between home and the outside world. How we eat and shop, how we work, learn, entertain, and take care of ourselves in just about every domain of our lives. We're having to try new things, new ways of living, which must now be turned into lasting innovation for a better life, for a better world. So today, I'd like to take a moment and share with you how we at LG have been embracing this new normal, meeting new challenges and offering innovative lifestyles. You'll see that our mission as a lifestyle innovator resonates louder than ever through this time of crisis. So, let's get started. First and foremost, we are committed more than ever to providing products and services which help create a perfect nest of safety, both at home and beyond. The COVID-19 has created an especially heightened awareness of personal environmental safety, and that, I think, will stay with us for a long time after the pandemic. Which is why I think we've seen such great interest in LG Styler, our steam clothing care system. And I'm sure many of you know Styler for refreshing your clothes, but perhaps more important now than ever is its antivirus course, which tests have shown to eliminate 99.99% of viruses. No wonder we're seeing Stylers now in so many more homes as well as hotels and offices. And of course, that's all thanks to our patented True Steam technology, which uses real steam at 100 degrees Celsius to kill germs and viruses. And you'll find the same true steam in our dryers and dishwashers, so you can keep it all clean and safe. But what about more public spaces where you have to go out and mix with strangers? And not everybody has true steam at home. Well, we wear face masks, a simple yet effective way of protecting yourself and others. But you're right, those fabric masks can get rather stuffy, making it more difficult to breathe, especially if you have underlying conditions. Which is why we set out to apply our decades of expertise making great air purifiers to this alternative, LG PuriCare Mask. It's got a very light, very quiet fan to assist your breathing. A breathing sensor that changes fan operation when you inhale and also exhale. We've already made thousands of units available to medical staff as a priority, and you will soon be able to get one for yourself. So no more real excuses for not wearing your mask. Also, important in our battle against the pandemic has been the ability to accurately and immediately identify those with indicative symptoms. So you've probably seen one of those thermal imaging cameras which detect people with temperature. Quite effective, but so far very expensive. It also requires constant staffing for visual inspection. So we've come up with an alternative, a smart thermal camera which can read temperature and also identify people with facial recognition, all autonomously using artificial intelligence. So you don't need someone sitting behind the camera all day, risking their own personal safety, because this smart thermal camera will alert the management automatically when it detects someone with high temperature. And it's also much more affordable, enough to be used in much smaller communities like apartments, offices, schools, and gyms. I think this one's going to be real help in our continued battle against infectious disease. Well, another key trend coming out of the pandemic has been untact, avoiding or minimizing interpersonal contact. Of course, we all miss hugs and handshakes with our loved ones, and to that end, this social distancing couldn't end soon enough. But where we can usefully do away with manned interaction, I think it should be our mission to provide more efficient alternatives. So it's been a real delight to see fleets of LG Chloe robots finding new jobs everywhere, from supporting medical staff at hospitals to cooking and serving delicious meals at restaurants. In fact, at the beginning of this summer, we officially launched LG Chloe ServeBot as a commercially available lineup of robots. And all these great robots will operate on the latest version of our open source ROS2 compatible LG Chloe Platform 2.0. This open and versatile platform carries a whole range of functionalities from navigation engine to cloud agent, enabling our future vision for robot as a service. So, from true steam to thermal imaging and to robotics, LG is once again leading the way in delivering that all-important peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Now, other than the obvious threat of mass infection, another great enemy during the months of lockdown was boredom. With the theaters and theme parks all shut down, there's been a much greater demand on our home as a place of entertainment, which is why we've been doubling down on our entertainment offering. And the centerpiece of this entertainment game, of course, is our OLED TV. Now, most of you already know that 100 million self-lit pixels are what creates that perfect black or perfect color, what makes OLED still an unrivaled medium of display, true to every detail. But we want to do even better than that and make our TVs even more adaptable, more faithful to a whole range of contents we use TV for. For your home cinema, LG OLED TV creates a true cinematic experience with a new Alpha 9 Gen 3 AI processor, which uses advanced deep learning algorithms to boost picture and sound quality. And with Dolby Vision IQ and UHD Alliance Filmmaker Mode, you will be able to watch your favorite masterpiece exactly as the maestro intended. Also for gaming, LG OLED 48CX supports NVIDIA G-Sync, which means the TV's refresh rate adapts to the frame rate of the connected hardware, a real game changer, which will enhance your computer gaming experience with a perfect, tear-free graphic rendering. So, whatever your choice of entertainment, LG OLED TV will give you that picture-perfect experience. Another essential component of entertainment experience is sound. And we are seeing more and more homes now with surround sound systems consisting of multiple speakers. The problem is, at the moment, these systems have a fixed sweet spot where you can enjoy the optimal sound quality. But we do move around, right? So we're using the latest AI technology to bring more flexible personal sound system where the sweet spot is not only bigger, but it follows you about when you move around by automatically adjusting speaker volumes. So wherever you are in the space, this intelligent sound system adapts to your position and not the other way around. Optimization, not as a static setting, but as a flexible and continuous process of responding to our needs. In fact, that idea of versatility is the third and final piece I wanted to address this morning. Our lockdown experience brought up unprecedented demands on our homes. So working from home, learning from home, our living space had to be so much smarter, much more multifunctional to meet our needs. Sure, most of us are now back in our offices and schools, but that drive for smarter space is something that we're definitely going to push ahead. Here are a few examples. It was last year here at IFA that I demonstrated our ThinQ Fit, a virtual clothes fitting solution. Of course, at that time, no one thought that we go so long with shops and malls all closed. So throughout this year, we've had a tremendous amount of interest from leading fashion brands that want to digitalize their retail process and go omni-channel. A perfect timing because we've been accelerating our plans to bring ThinQ Fit to your mobile. So wherever you are, at home or on the move, you can bring up your personal 3D avatar in your palm and try on different items in different sizes to find your perfect fit. Online fashion retail finally freed from costly guesswork and fit for your mobile. Healthcare is another domain where we'll see digital transformation bring fundamental changes to how we take care of ourselves. Improved connectivity will allow us to meet doctors virtually from the comfort and safety of our home, office, or even our car. Our work on remote clinic solution is yet in early stages, but I'm confident that it will make routine medical support much, much more accessible. And with the help of AI, we are already making it far easier and far more accurate to do round-the-clock monitoring. We've just completed a very successful pilot project with Seoul National University Hospital in Korea, where we used AI to improve the monitoring and care for patients with chronic conditions. And in the coming months and years, you'll be hearing more and more about LG and healthcare because there's so much to do, and we fully intend to deliver innovations for better, healthier life. And of course, real healthcare, as opposed to medical care, must begin by looking after our health before we lose it, which is why food care what we put in our body every day is of such vital importance. There, we're already building on our decades of experience to transform how we prepare and cook food. Refrigerators will soon be able to identify items inside so you know exactly what you have in store, what's close to expiration date, and what you need to order more of. And that information can then be shared with a network of connected kitchen appliances for intelligent recipe recommendation, automatic settings and operations to help you prepare your meal, because a fresh and healthy diet should no longer be a chore, and a smart kitchen is where proper healthcare really starts. So, from providing a safe sanctuary that is also entertaining and smart to shape an intelligent way of living and working, all of these amazing innovations that I've shared with you this morning, they all converge on one central idea: our vision for the future of electronics, LG ThinQ. Now, ThinQ started out a couple of years ago as our brand for AI-powered appliances, and then we expanded it to include IoT products as well. But it is so much more than just a brand name, because it represents our constantly evolving process of digital transformation. And today, I'm excited to share with you the latest step in that journey, the new LG ThinQ app. This integrated platform gives you improved control over all LG products and services in a single application. So your devices and appliances can now work together to achieve optimal setting tailored to your personal profile. And now, that connectedness has extended to LG's enterprise solutions like customer support, part supply, bringing a whole range of legacy services onto this digital platform for a truly seamless user experience. So, ThinQ app is so much more than just a control application. It is the front-end interface of this intelligent platform which covers the entirety of LG Electronics' value system. For us, this is a milestone of foundational significance, because with this level of digital integration, we are really beginning to build an evolving, connected, and open ecosystem of smart products and services that can deliver so much more than the sum of its parts, going above and beyond device-level thinking to unlock a whole new world potential at the system level. A great example of this new potential is the continued success of our proactive customer care. This first-of-its-kind service leverages AI and big data to monitor the performance of your smart appliances. Contextual awareness helps you maintain optimal efficiency and also enable preventive maintenance. And we've been running it for about a year now in the United States, Korea, and 5 nations here in Europe, and the market response has been phenomenal. So we are planning to double the range of products with PC support and triple their care contents by the end of this year. The goal is to make this kind of proactive connection with the customers a new norm in the industry, transforming the very nature of our business. Of course, all of these great ideas and visions should firmly be grounded in reality, which is why I've been particularly excited about this project we've been building just outside of Seoul, Korea, LG ThinQ Home. It's a real brick-and-mortar, 4-story house which will serve as the testbed for LG's innovation in a real-life setting. From architectural design to construction, this house has been built with technology not just as an add-on, but as an integral part of the living experience. So here, you'll be able to see LG's holistic approach to intelligent living made possible by our uniquely diverse coverage of both B2C and B2B solutions. I'm sure you're all dying to visit, so we've got a short video clip to take you to LG ThinQ Home. and I'll meet you there in a bit. Thank you so much.
Welcome to LG ThinQ Home. Like we just heard there from IP, our pandemic experience has radically transformed our lives, and home is no exception. The age of the new normal continues to challenge the meaning of home in our lives, as home must now be much more than just a place of residence. Home should now also serve as a place of work, education, entertainment, socializing, creativity, and so much more. But how can a single space meet such diverse needs open simultaneously for different users? Well, our answer is the same system thinking that LG ThinQ has demonstrated in making our AI and IoT devices so much smarter. The power of connectedness, which unlocks a new kind of intelligence and enables a totally different level of versatility. By creating an intelligent system of appliances and solutions structurally integrated into your space, LG ThinQ Home solution opens up a whole range of new possibilities for your life. And you're right, LG is one of the very few, if not the only company out there with such diverse offerings that they can fill an entire house with its product and solutions, from solar panels and air conditioning unit to entertainment and kitchen appliances. But LG ThinQ Home is not intended as a gallery of the present of what's available now. Rather, it's an experimental studio for shaping the future, testing and validating all those great ideas to create new insight and value, where living takes on a whole new meaning of constant innovation. So, let me talk you through this exciting project. Located in the beautiful suburb of Seoul, Korea, this concept house has a basement and 3 floors, comprising of a reception room, 2 bedrooms, 1 dressing room, home office, a great living kitchen combined with a family room. For me, the first thing I want to share with you about this house is that it's a zero-energy building of the most proactive kind. The exterior of the house from wall to the roof is finished with building-integrated PV panels, which means that it generates a lot more electricity than this one actually uses, even including charging for electric vehicles. And to make a full use of this super generation capacity, there is a high-efficiency air-to-water heat pump, as well as a home-scale energy storage system, ESS. So we can test all the different combinations to improve efficiency, and you can choose what suits your environment. But that's just the start, because sustainable supply is only one half of the energy equation. We are optimizing energy consumption as well, using AI-powered pattern analysis to coordinate all connected appliances in the house to ensure the highest level of efficiency at all times. Mind you, optimization isn't just about the same objective at all times, like when you come home on a sizzling summer day and needs to cool off. So this intelligent energy system enables personalized optimization, adapting to your changing needs in different situations. And all of this, of course, is done automatically, but if you want to check how you are doing, you can always access energy dashboard from anywhere in the house. So with LG ThinQ Home, Zero Energy House is not just about energy saving. It's about an intelligent management of your space, a proactive relationship with your environment. Of course, electricity is only one kind of energy that needs saving. What about your own energy, your effort, your time that goes into all the chores around the house? Just how much of your time at home do you actually get to spend on enjoying things as opposed to taking care of things? That's exactly why another zero that LG ThinQ Home aspires to is zero stress. We just heard IP talking about home as a nest of safety, place of entertainment, and smart space. And yes, that would be great, but only if it doesn't add to my to-do list, right? Well, let me show you how LG ThinQ Home delivers. Remember, the key is always in the power of system intelligence. Let's take safety and care to start with. To keep home air quality just right, air conditioning and ventilation unit around the house are integrated with air quality sensors as well as data feed about the weather outside. So from the temperature in kids' room to humidity levels in the restroom or power ventilation in the kitchen, you don't need to worry a thing because LG ThinQ Home will find the best possible combination of appliances to keep it all fresh and pleasant. And when you are out, you can use away mode to protect your home from burglars. The home system will automatically operate connected lights and appliances to make it look like you are in. A simple trick, but a mighty effective deterrent for keeping your home safe. What about entertainment? Our goal here is to create a seamlessly enabling environment which can facilitate entertainments of all kinds for all occasions. In the reception room, set the light ambience for your party with dynamic lighting and music. Enjoy your favorite contents on any of the state-of-the-art displays around the house, from the much anticipated rollable OLED TV to groundbreaking transparent OLED display. Of course, screens are not just for watching. Whether it's learning from home or home fitness, your personal profile will bring up contents and experience tailored just for you. In fact, we believe that every aspect of your life should be fun and enjoyable, even activities as mundane as brushing your teeth, which is why LG ThinQ Home is full of interactions that are designed to bring fun into your time and experience. And last but not least, creating a smart space that is versatile, connected, and intelligent. It starts with building a flexible space in the literal sense of the word. Our smart work concept allows you to change the shape and size of your space as you need it. So you can really structure your life around what you want to do, not where you live. It's a real step forward in how we design and build the hardware of our home. Well, then what about the software for running the house? Here, we are presenting a brand new platform for smart home management, LG ThinQ Home Concierge. is the central brain of LG ThinQ Home and connects with all the sensors and appliances throughout the house for intelligent control. You can access it on smart meters on each floor, as well as any screen in the house, or even remotely from your mobile and other devices. On this platform, you can control all connected appliances, check your home's operational status, receive alerts when something's not quite right, call your family to dinner, and so much more. And of course, Home Concierge integrates with the ThinQ app, which means that your home will be a part of this intelligent ecosystem which uses the very best of digital capabilities to deliver what's right for you and your family. So there, with LG ThinQ Home, we're challenging the way we think about home and space from structure to solution. Because what makes this four-story house a truly smart home is neither the house itself, nor its devices and facilities, however innovative they might be. Rather, it is this home solution which connects all those digital touch points into an intelligent system so the space can really understand the life within and serve the needs of its residents like never before. So with LG ThinQ Home is our invitation to developers, architects, interior designers, and of course homeowners to work with us and integrate digital technology into the very design of your living space. Every inch is packed with new possibilities, and you can pick and choose what suits your needs and wishes to create your own smart lifestyle. So if you have your vision for life's good from home, your own ideas for a better life, let's bring it home. Bring it to LG ThinQ Home. Thank you.
Thank you, KH, for that wonderful introduction to LG ThinQ Home. So now that we've heard so much about it, I'm sure you'd all love to see this new smart home for yourself. Well, we'd like nothing better than to fly you all out to South Korea so you can really experience this home of innovation. But as you know, that invitation will have to wait until COVID restrictions are lifted. So instead, we've asked our very own IP Park, our CTO, who just presented the LG's latest innovations, to meet us there for a short live Q&A session. So let's see if we can get him online. Hey, IP, are you there?
Hello again, Merlin. I'm here. Welcome to LG ThinQ Home.
Great, this is just fantastic. You know, I worked on countless LG products and solutions, but a whole house?
It's amazing, right? Finally, we can really try out all our appliances, all our devices and services in a truly connected environment. This is just great.
Wonderful stuff. It looks like you're in front of a smart mirror. Is that what KH was talking about earlier?
Yes, this is LG ThinQ Home Concierge, and it's just like the right name because you can ask a concierge at a hotel for anything. You can use Home Concierge to control just about everything around the house. So this really is the brain of the house.
Certainly looks great. Would you mind giving us a quick demo, maybe just a couple of the features?
Sure. This is the home screen, as you can see. We can see the life status of each floor. We're on the 3rd floor at the moment. And here you have control for all the connected elements from temperature, air quality, electric curtain, oven, wine cellar, TV, and so on and so forth. But one thing I really wanted to show you today was this energy panel. Let me click here. Here you can monitor the current energy flow around the house, and even tells you how much you've saved in the electricity bill this month. And up here, you can choose your energy mode from eco-friendly, pleasant, or optimal. What I usually do is I just keep it in optimal, in which case LG ThinQ does everything for you automatically. And this house has a built-in charging station for your electric cars. So here, let me click You can see how your car is doing without going all the way down to the garage to check. There are smart mirrors like this all around the house, so you can access anywhere you want. And of course, our home concierge will work with your ThinQ app, so you can check and control remotely as well.
That's really fantastic. So begs the question, are we selling houses now?
Well, not quite. What we are offering is this system solution, which can be tailored to your own living space. So in this case, our ThinQ Home here in Korea, you can see a superset of all the options and possibilities, and you can do a bit of pick and choose to create your own smart home solution. And to give you maximum flexibility, we've worked really hard on our home gateway system, and that's the piece that ensures compatibility for devices and appliances from partners other than LG. And that's for real open innovation that I always talk about, because even LG cannot do everything alone. But our customers, they really deserve the freedom to choose whatever suits them the best.
Wow, that's great. So I guess LG ThinQ Home really does bring it home in terms of that ecosystem approach, which IP talked about earlier. That system-level potential of connectiveness, which enables our devices and appliances to do so much more than they can on their own. LG ThinQ Home is a space where you can really experience and experiment with new ideas as well. What's even more exciting is that we plan to have a real family living in that house. So they'll be able to test drive all of these amazing features, and we'll learn from their interactions with the house to continue with our innovations. So do keep an eye on this project. Well, as I was talking, I think IP has just moved to the dining room. Oh, IP, is that a transparent OLED you're standing in front of?
Yes, and isn't this beautiful? The whole panel is slim enough to be transparent like a window. Again, because OLED doesn't need backlights. I really love this.
I'm so jealous, IP. Well, now that we've got you set down, maybe we could do a couple more questions before we wrap up. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, here comes the first one. We're talking about life's good from home at IFA this year, which is interesting because, to be honest, 2020 has probably been the least good year in decades. So I wonder, what is the message here?
You're right. 2020 has been and continues to be a real tough year, but that's exactly why we wanted to focus on our strength, our resilience, and our ability to turn this crisis into an opportunity for innovation for an even better life. Especially the younger generations, the millennials and the Gen Z, I think they're really turning this around into a new drive for change, and we need to be more like them. So that's why we began our Life's Good campaign with a celebration of their achievements, like with this short film produced by a 17-year-old Amelia Conway. It's all about people of our generation sharing how life's still good in so many different ways. And the thing is, she made the whole thing remotely during this pandemic, and they were perfectly fine with that, which is just really incredible. So even the making of this piece shows the strength of this generation, and that ability to change and adapt, and that's something we at LG want to share and support.
Yes, that is our Life's Good campaign for the voices of young generation. And you can watch it on LG Global YouTube channel. There's also an ongoing global virtual music contest, which we're running in collaboration with Grammy Award-winning musician Her. Music is such a powerful medium for communication, especially with the younger generation. So I'm really looking forward to winning entries. By the way, applications are open until 17th of September. Well, I think we have time for just one more question. You presented a whole range of items this morning. If you had to pick just one to highlight, what would that be?
Well, that's a very tricky question because in my mind, they're all super. But if there's one thing I like to add, it would have to be the importance of platform for LG and for the industry going forward. This pandemic has brought so many people into the online economy, from shopping to working and learning. And to really make use of this opportunity, we need to start thinking of all our devices and appliances as a connected platform, where we can create new services, solutions, and also new business models. So, for example, ThinQ Fit is not just a smart mirror, but a digital platform for new ways of doing fashion and retail. ThinQ will continue to expand into an ecosystem which goes well beyond LG's own offerings. And this ThinQ Home, of course, is another great platform. So, yes, if you were to highlight one thing this morning, it would have to be the future of platformization, and we at LG want to lead that kingdom.
Excellent. That's a whole new way of looking at what we do. So much to talk about here, but I'm afraid that's all we've got time for this morning. Thank you so much, IP. Hope you're keeping safe and take care.
You too, Merlin. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this year's very special LG press conference at IFA. Life's good from home, from a hologram presentation to a live Q&A session with our CTO, IP Park, back in Seoul. But of course, that is just the beginning, because we have so much more to show online this year. For the LG ThinQ Home, where IP just spoke to us, there's a virtual tour you can take with K-pop star Henry Lau. There's also an interactive video of a family living there, which you can customize to change the story. And last but certainly not least, we're running a 3D virtual exhibition booth this year, which you can access from your PC or from your smartphone. You know, I think I actually prefer this virtual exhibition because you can see all our products from all possible angles, something that's not possible in a physical booth. And you all know how busy LG booth gets every year. So it's a great change to be able to enjoy LG's innovation in my own time. So please do make sure to check out all of that and see how life's good from home. Well, that's it from us. Thank you so much, more than ever, for being here, and have a wonderful IFA. Take care und passen Sie auf sich auf.